Hi, and welcome back to Transparent with Tina. I am your host, Tina Marx. So last week I was talking about being all in as opposed to being not in the game. So I was talking about if you give let's say 2% of yourself, you're gonna get 2% back. If you give 10%, you're gonna get 10% back. Easily said, not so easily done. So where do you begin? Where do you begin to become all in, to become the best that you can be, to give everything that you've got? Because all of us, truly, if you ask yourself, nobody wants to be mediocre, correct? Although what's interesting, before I even give you my tips, I was listening to a masterclass today, and it said that we are hardwired to be mediocre. And I think that is because of how our thoughts are, how we're conditioned with our thoughts. We have 55,000 thoughts going through our minds every single day. And the average person, 85% of those thoughts are self-limiting, negative thoughts. So starting with that, if you think about first thing in the morning and you wake up, if you're anything like me, your head can just start going with, I have to do this, oh my God. And then it's like this. It's like climbing this mountain where you don't even want to get out of bed. Okay? So if you know that your thoughts dictate your feelings dictate your actions are your behavior becomes your reality, we have to start at the beginning, which are your thoughts. All right? So I'm going to give you what I do for a morning routine. Morning routine is so important. I was asking a couple friends and family members, what's the first thing they do when they get up? My sister and my brother said they turn on the news. Okay? No, we don't want to turn on the news. What does the news do? I mean, how many things on the news actually are uplifting, make you happy, make you want to go kick some butt? No. It makes you want to crawl back into bed and go, oh my God, this is what the world's coming to, right? Other people are like, I get right on my emails. I get right on my social media, okay? Again, this can start causing some angst, and this is not how you want to start your day. First thing that you want to do in the morning is connect to yourself, to connect to your essence, okay? You want to remember who you are, truly are, not just by your titles in life, whether it's being a mother or this is what you do for a career. It's who you are as a person, like who you are inside, like that you are worthy, whole, and complete just as you are. Okay, so the first thing that I do when I open my eyes is I lie in bed, I don't rush out of anything, and I visualize. I visualize what I want my day to look like. So the first part of it is what I want my day to look like, and the other part is what I want my life to look like. So I spend some time going, okay, what's my intent for the day? And the other part is, what do I want myself like in the next month to look like? Do I want to be doing speaking engagements? Right now, I'm working on republishing my book. So I imagine myself writing every day and getting it to the editor, reshooting the front of it, okay? So that's how I start. The first thing, that's what I do. The next thing that I do is I journal. And when you journal, that's your way of dumping all those thoughts out on a piece of paper so they're not taking up space. You've heard that expression, you don't want negative thoughts to rent any space in your mind, right? So you dump those thoughts out on a piece of paper, you've created space. It also gives you a chance to see what your subconscious mind is telling you, because oftentimes that stuff that comes out on paper does need to be addressed. If you keep writing the same thing over and over and over every day, maybe it's something that you should look at and it's something that you need to change in your life. So now you've dumped out any kind of thoughts that are going on in your head. You've created some space for the new thoughts that you want to take over and how you want to go forward with your day. Then the next one is really, really important, affirmations. And when you hear the word affirmations, we always think of affirmations as being in the positive. But people all day long use negative affirmations. And what I mean by that is, I can't do this. I don't have time. I'm not good at this. Those are affirmations, but those are negative affirmations. Whatever you tell yourself you can do or can't do, guess what? You're right. in my book, The Domino Effect, I was just rereading it because I'm republishing it, so I have to comb through it. I used to say to my son when he'd say, I can't, because he was little, I'd say, that's like making a wish. So if you don't want to be able to do that, if you say, I can't do that, and that's your wish, then go ahead and say, I can't. But if that's not truly what you want, then stop saying I can't. So affirmations, writing down in the present, very important, I am, not I will be, I am. I am strong, I am confident, I am loving, I am deserving, I am worthy, I am capable. Whatever they are, at least 10, okay? Repeating them out loud, saying them loudly even gives it more energy because it gets to you like on a cellular level as opposed to saying, I am strong. Well, I don't know how that's really gonna work, right? But if you say, I am strong, then you're really declaring it to the universe. You're waking your body up to tell yourself, I am strong. And you know what? I practiced this when I was 37 years old and I didn't think it was gonna work. And I would do it when I was walking my Dalmatian in the morning before I went to work. And I didn't feel any of those things. And I'll tell you, in about a month and a half, I started shifting. So it does work. So that would be the third. Is that 1, 2? That's 3, okay? Number 4 is meditation. And I know a lot of you are gonna go, and I hear this from my clients all the time, and I used to be like this. I can't meditate, I'm not doing it right. My mind keeps, jumping from one subject to another. That's the whole point of meditation, okay? If you think that you're gonna meditate and have a quiet mind, that's not what happens. When you do think of a thought, you can immediately recognize you have that thought and let it go. You just don't attach yourself to the thought. And what I recommend, if you are having trouble with meditation, you can go on YouTube and just choose whatever meditation you want, whether it's for anxiety or it's for grief or it's for letting go. And it has so many benefits, but the singular one that I'm gonna point out today, it's got so many, central nervous system, blood supply, everything, but the one that I'm going to point out today is it calms your mind down because, we can get so busy, life gets so busy around us and we have to think of what we're going to do this way, and it calms your mind down. And when you have a calmer mind, you're going to make better decisions in your life. All right? And then the next one is, okay, now that we've dumped all maybe the negative thoughts out from journaling, we're replacing them with affirmations, we're calming our mind down with meditation. I always either listen to a podcast, read something 10 pages of something inspirational, and that kind of just seals the deal for me, for my mind. I will then get on because I'm a coach, I get on some coaching calls, I'll take a break, and then I go exercise. So I have all these things. And what this does is life is full of challenges that are going to come your way no matter what. Scott Peck, I remember the first book that I ever read that was like on my path to self-growth. Scott Peck, The Road Less Traveled, which was many, many years. I'm dating myself now. The first line in the book is it says, life is difficult. And I'll never forget, I thought, what a brilliant line to start with. Because I think that we all are conditioned to believe that life is just supposed to be easy. We roll out of bed and we're just, going to be in a good mood and we're going to know how to handle these things and not get overwhelmed. Well, that's not true, so just abort that thought. Look at this morning routine as like you're putting your armor on for the day, okay? So you can be like this warrior that no matter what comes in your path, you're like whack, 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 okay? That's my morning routine. I hope this helps. And you know what, if you have a morning routine and I have not mentioned something here that you think is relevant, please, please, please comment below because this platform is for everybody to learn and grow and be the best selves they can be, okay? Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Tina Marx TV, if you haven't already. And if you want to visit my website, you can go to transparentwithtina.com. See you next time.